Pasamundos. It's B. Hi, it's Friday. Even though I'm recording this on Thursday because my wife's having a baby tomorrow on Friday. So you'll get this on Friday. Anyways, today we're talking about comparing and contrasting. Contrasting. All right, so mirror my actions. Comparing is when we tell how two things are the same. Right? Comparing is when we tell how two things are the same. Contrasting is when we tell how two things are different. Oh! Contrasting is when we tell how two things are different. Now, yesterday we talked about writing sentences, comparing, right? And we used words like both, to, and also, and alike. And you have your paper with those written on them. So yesterday we talked about how things are the same. Today we're going to contrast two things in sentences, okay? And when you're contrasting, when two different things or two groups of things are different in some way, you use these words: but, whereas, however, while, different, or on the other hand. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to practice writing sentences using those words, telling how things are different, okay? So let's start with the word, let's start with but right there. Now, let's take this sentence here. Mr. B is short, but LeBron James is tall. Now, my key word there is but. It's a conjunction. Our key word here is the word but, right? But LeBron James is tall. That shows how we're different. You wouldn't say Mr. B likes candy, but LeBron James does too, right? See, that doesn't make sense because but is a plump, 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 right? Not. Mr. B likes candy, but LeBron James does not. They're opposite, right? They're different. They're contrasting. Yeah, that's what we're talking about today. All right. Whoops. So let's try this sentence here. Mr. B loves Notre Dame football. However, CJ does not. Right? That's telling you that these two things are different. Mr. B loves it. CJ does not. However, you wouldn't say Mr. B loves candy. However, CJ does too. See, that doesn't work. However is a contrasting word. That tells you we're talking about differences here. Let's talk about one more here. Let's take a look at these sentences. Mr. B has not cleaned his car. On the other hand, Merle has. Right? On the other hand, that means this is on this hand. On the other hand, in other words, they're saying this is different. That's what on the other hand means. One's one and one's the other. Merle has. These are contrasting ideas. So here's what I want you to do, similar to what we did yesterday. I want you to take these words at the top of your paper. You will write contrast, right? Come down here. Boink. One sentence. Two sentences. Whoopsie, come on, B. Two sentences and three sentences. And I want three different contrasting words, and I want you to contrast two different things, okay? It would be awesome if you wrote it on the same paper you wrote it on yesterday, so you had compare at the top and then contrast on the bottom. But it doesn't really matter to me. I just want to see if you can do it. All right, everybody. Short and sweet today. Have a great day. I will see you next week. Be out.